So this is a map showing a online professional network among senior staff in about 350 social enterprises. And we generated this map. And if we zoom in a bit here, we can see that innovation in terms of using a global technology to concentrate a network within a province. And the network here can be seen without the location coordinates. So what does all this research mean? One of the things that we found was that the networks now, the online social networks, are so complicated that it's almost impossible for an everyday man or woman who's working in a social enterprise to sort of navigate their way around, target messages, and perhaps sell some products as well. And in the case of one executive director, he said that the algorithms, in this case on Facebook, were a real threat to the well-being of his organization, because if he didn't pay, he didn't reach the right people. So we reacted to this, and we partnered with Radius to, as I said, provide Hootsuite Pro subscriptions on a yearly basis to 10 social enterprises. We did that by sending out applications, and we got 10 really strong applications back from organizations who said that they really needed the software to help them out with their day-to-day operations. So where were these participants located? They were located in cities across British Columbia, not just here in Vancouver. And you can see that they spread out over to the island as well. And now what I'm just going to do is just share some of the initial results that we got here. So in terms of the Facebook pages, Hootsuite Pro allows us to monitor the performance, the reach of the Facebook page. And overall, we saw an increase over the year of our partnership in the amount of people that the Facebook pages were reaching. In terms of the actual likes of the Facebook page, they fluctuated, but overall, they actually stayed relatively the same compared to the year before the partnership. And we think that might be because Hootsuite Pro is really good at aggregating, integrating, and allowing people to push messages out there. But it's actually not as intuitive in terms of modifying the content of messages to make them, I suppose, more likable. So focusing here on quantifying what we help facilitate here. In the second year, on average, a social enterprise who we partnered with reached an additional 3,500 people. And overall, for the period of the year that we partnered with them, they reached an extra 28,000 people. So what we did there was we facilitated that increase, and we're happy that we did that, because the messages that they would have been putting out were not just sort of, please like me. They would have been important messages. For example, some social enterprises deal with suicide prevention, family integration. These would have been important messages that you would not necessarily click on and like, but that you would need to sort of find out more information about. So at the end here, one takeaway point we found was that among social enterprises, the commodification of algorithms has reached a significant stage, and it's no longer just a case of, the man is in the office or the woman's in the office and they're doing their thing, sending out, brochures or whatever. They actually have to pay for algorithms to effectively reach people in online social networks. Thank you.